Hi, my name is Melissa Jackson, and I'm going to do my assessment on Mariah, who has signed the consent form. First thing I'm going to do is go over here and wash my hands before I come in. And I'm going to start by taking a good look at her, feeling her scalp, looking through her hair, making sure there's no obvious dents or abnormalities. Then I'm going to palpate her upper lids and her lower lids, looking for any abnormalities. I'm also going to palpate her sinuses to see if she has any pain with any pressure through there. I'm going to also take a look at her ears, the outside of her ears. I'm going to look at to see how they look, and then I'm going to take my otoscope, and I'm going to take a look inside her ears, looking for any redness, built up wax, any drainage that shouldn't be there. Good. Also going to palpate her temporal arteries, and I'm going to take a listen with the bell of my stethoscope. Listen for any thrills, bruise, anything like that. And then I'm going to palpate her carotid arteries. One at a time for these. And then I'm also going to take a listen to those with the bell of the stethoscope. So then I'm also going to take a look into her eyes. I'm going to use a light in her eyes just to see each pupil reacts equally. And then I'm going to use this for the extraocular movements and ask her just to follow this about a foot from her face and make an H, and her eyes follow appropriately. And then I'm going to use the ophthalmoscope to also look in her eyes, and the light's working on it. All right, so I'm going to put this away so that she'll have a chance to lay down. I also have this where I can do the Weber and Rhine test. So I'm going to hit this and just ask her, do you hear that on both sides? Yes. And then we'll do that again, and we'll do the Rhine test over here. Tell me when you don't hear it. I don't hear it. Do you hear it now? No. All right. So then I'm also taking a look at her neck, and I'm actually going to try to come behind her and palpate her thyroid. Make sure it's equal on both sides and there's no abnormal lumps there. Also, if I were to do the gag reflex, I would use one of these and actually have her open her mouth and put this in there to make sure that she did have a gag. All right, so next we are going to do the cardiac system. So first thing I would do is palpate the PMI, which is in the fifth intercostal space. So I would go down there and just make sure that I could feel that. Some people, depending on anatomy, you may not be able to feel that. And then I'm going to take a listen to her in the 5 different areas, and I'm going to use the the diaphragm of the stethoscope, and I'm going to listen over here at the second intercostal for the aortic, and then the tricuspid, and the Erb's point will go down here, and the mitral will go down over here and take a listen. And then you can go ahead and flip this over to the bell again and listen in those same areas to see if you hear any abnormal heart sounds. So with the diaphragm, we're listening for the regular S1, S2, and with the bell, we're listening for any other types of extra heart sounds in there. So then for the cardiac, we're also going to take a look peripherally and just squeeze those fingers and make sure the circulation looks good. Same thing down here with the toes. All right, and then we're going to have you go ahead and lay down. You can see. And actually, we'll have you sit back. Sorry. We're going to go on to the respiratory system for this, and we're going to listen to your chest. And we'll use the diaphragm first, and we'll just go ahead and we'll listen on each side. Take a deep breath. Usually you do the 4 and the 6 down there. And then we'll go to the back. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Now we're going to do it, and we're going to ask her to say 99 while she does it. Way. I'm just going to put my hands down here just to see if she's got an even intake, and have my thumbs up and ask her to take a deep breath. All right, so then we're going to do some percussion after we've listened just to see if there's any dullness or any difference. I would also check her pulse oximetry, which usually would go on the finger just to see what her oxygen level is. Also a spirometer. If I had that available, I would have her use a spirometer to see what her breathing strength was, and basically that she would let out all her air and then take a big inhale to see what her levels would be at for that. All right, so I think we'll go on to the abdomen now. So you can lay down. So the first thing I do is just kind of inspect the abdomen, and then I'm going to take a listen to the abdomen. So everything looks fine, and I'm going to start in the right lower quadrant and go around clockwise. And this is using the diaphragm of the stethoscope. That sounds good. And the next thing that we do is the percuss, and we'll start in the same area too. Just listening for any, solid areas or anything that sounds fluid filled, and everything seems fine there. And then we're going to do like a light palpation, and that'll just help you to feel if there's any hard areas do that the same. You would start in the right lower quadrant and go around. So with a deeper palpation, you would go in much deeper using the tips of your fingers. And we won't really do that. And to palpate the liver, sorry, to palpate the liver, you would go up on the right and you'd kind of go up and under the rib area with the right hand and just kind of feel to see if that's enlarged. With the spleen, you would do the same thing on the left side. To palpate the kidneys, you'd come in on their sides and up and under with your other hand to palpate those. Now, we'll auscultate the iliac while we're here, and then the renal and the aorta. So the iliac you're going to listen to is down on the lower abdomen on the right and the left side. And the renal arteries are a little bit above that on the right and left side. And then the aortas in the middle, a little bit above that. All right, so that sounds good. So the next thing we do is going to be her joints and everything. So she can stay laying for a little bit here. I'll do what we need to with her laying. So we're just going to take a look at all her joints. Everything seems to look okay. While she's laying down, we'll do the hip with the flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction with both legs. Flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. And then with the knees, we'll come up and flex and extend. Flex and extend. Okay, so I want you to push against me to try and straighten out your leg. Sorry. Okay, push against me. All right. So you can sit up. We're going to do the same thing with your shoulder. I want you to shrug your shoulders, and then I want you to push up against me. So we're testing our strength there. So then with the shoulders, we're going to go flexion, extension, abduction, adduction on both sides. Flexion. Okay. And then with the elbows, in and out. Flexion, extension, abduction, supination. So with that, I want you to push down against me, okay, and try to come up. All right. So then we'll go on to the wrists. We'll do flexion, extension, supination, pronation. Flexion, extension, supination, pronation. And then I want you to press down against me and then try to lift up your, okay? And then we'll test the grasp, make sure that's nice and equal. All right, so it's same thing with the feet. I know you can't see that, but flexion, extension, pronation. You don't have a lot of flexibility. Okay, flexion, extension, inversion, exversion. All right, so then I'm going to push down on her feet and ask her to go up against me. And then down. Okay, so squeeze your toes and then spread out your toes. Good. So that looks good. Stand up. We'll look at the spine. So I want you to bend forward and then bend backwards.
Bend back.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, that way. And then I want you to go side to side, however you can. And then just a little twist with your hips. Good. Okay. So, all right, have a seat. So then we're going to go on to the neurological part. Let me just grab what I need here. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna do the deep tendon reflexes right now. So we'll start with the brachial. And she knows I'm not very good at this. I've tried. So, oops, she jumped. Alright. Okay, I got it. The brachial, and then we'll do the radio. Okay, and then we'll do needle. Okay, and the tibial is going to be behind her ankle area. All right. That reminds me, I was supposed to check all these pulses too. So I'm going to check the pulses while I'm here now, hopefully. So we'll check the brachial. And I'm going to do the radial. The popliteal pulses. Post-tibial down the end here. And right on top of her feet. And she's got good pulses. Okay, so back to where we were with the central nervous system. So I'm just going to ask her to do a few different things. I want you to raise up your eyebrows. Oops. Cat. Raise up your eyebrows. I want you to smile. I want you to frown. Open your mouth and move your tongue up, down, and sideways. All right. And once again, I'm remembering other things that I forgot. So I'm going to check her for the TMJ. So if you could just open and close. And that sounds fine. And also for her lymph nodes. So I'm going to feel here, and you're going to palpate for lymph nodes to see if you feel any lumps or hardness that shouldn't be there. And we'll go right down to the axillary. And I don't feel anything, so that's good. All right, so we've done that. The other thing is, this is different for me. Somebody gave me where the soft and hard things are. So I'm just going to ask you to tell me if this is hard or if it's soft. It's kind of hard because she can see me. And then we're going to also do that down on her sides too, so we'll see. And this is down on her legs. All right. So. Then psychologically, we're going to ask you, okay, so where are you today? In your house. Do you know the date? The 21st. Right. Who's president right now? Trump. Okay, so what did you do, for a little bit of memory, what did you do for your last birthday? Stayed at home. Okay. And then also, let's see, I was going to give her the piece of paper here and for cognition to see if she could follow what the paper tells her to do. So I'm going to give her that. So that's exactly what the paper said for her to do. So we'll put that over there. And then also I'm going to ask you to actually take your right heel and rub it down your left shin. Okay, and do it the left heel down the right shin. And then touch your finger to your nose. And then with the other hand. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to have you stand. And close your eyes. And make sure that you're able to maintain your balance. And then I want you to walk just about 5 feet over there, and I want you to walk heel to toe for 5 feet. All right, and then I want you to come back this way and to walk on your toes. All right, and that's it. I'll have you take a seat. Okay, I think that's all because I don't remember what I missed.